Hi, I'm Kelly Doyle with the Energy Pros, a group of contractors and suppliers in Louisville, Kentucky dedicated to educating the public on energy efficient housing and sustainable construction. Today I'm here with Eric George of Building Performance and Jerry, one of our homeowners who has decided to do a retrofit in his home in the Highlands area of Louisville, Kentucky. So Jerry, where did you know how to start?
I had no idea. Really, I wanted to be green, I wanted to save money, and I wanted to be more comfortable. I didn't know what to do. So I was looking on the internet, and fortunately I found Eric, who has step by step guided us through this process. But the first thing was we needed to know what to do, and he helped us figure that out.
So Eric, how did you know where to start with Jerry?
Well, typically what I'll do is I'll go into the house and run a blower door test on the house first off and test for air leakage. Also, I'll look for duct leakage in the home and use an infrared camera while the blower door is running to find air leaks coming in that are behind walls that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. So I did a visual inspection from top to bottom and produced a report for him saying here's the most cost-effective things to do, here's your big ticket items you need to take care of, and provided the solutions to make it happen.
Well, wonderful. So we've got home performance contracting coming into view here, and it's a 3-step process, I believe you said?
There are several phases to it, and Eric has helped guide us through and find contractors with the Energy Pros who have been able to help us do really cost-effective steps. Step one was to get Bill Gelda in here from Seal Tech, and he has done some sealing work that we're going to see today on this video, and it's made an amazing difference in the home in terms of how comfortable it feels. I can't wait to get our bills and see how much they've gone down.
Wonderful. Well, we've got a great energy efficient seminar every second Tuesday of the month from 6:30 to 8:30, and you can always check out our website at theenergypros.net for more information and see Eric at our seminar.
So this is the blower door tool that we're going to use to simulate air leakage in the house. It simulates about 20 to 25 mile an hour winds hitting the house from every angle, and it'll help us find all the air leaks throughout the building. And once we have the blower door running, I use the infrared camera to find the air leakage and the missing insulation and whatever else might be hidden behind the walls in the house. And what the camera actually does is it shows you differences in temperature so that you can see where cold air might be coming in, or if it's the summertime, it'd be hot air coming inside the house. And so when the blower door is running and you use the infrared camera, it really amplifies any natural leaks that might be happening inside the house. Now, during our initial energy audit, I did a visual inspection of the basement and the duct system located inside the basement, looking for any leakage that might be present inside the duct system. Duct leakage in a system, anything more than 5 or 10% is very detrimental to the performance of that system, especially if you have ductwork that's located in an unconditioned space. It just allows a lot of extra heat, conditioned air to get to the outside of the house, and you're basically wasting a lot of money on stuff that you've already paid for to be inside your house. So it's very important to seal up the ductwork. So Bill came in and coated all the ductwork with duct mastic and foamed up the penetrations.
We used a combination of a duct mastic, a metal tape, and a foam to seal up the cavities. And then also the windows, we used a 2-inch foam board and sealed around the windows.
So anytime you have electrical penetrations that go through panned-in floor joists, they need to be sealed up. You also need to make sure any metal to wood connections here to here need to be sealed up, because it just allows for a lot of opportunity for air leakage to occur.
One thing Eric's report showed us was that the last time we painted, our storm windows all around the house hadn't been properly sealed.
And this is one of the most common problems for homeowners, is air leakage through windows like this, and this was sealed all the way around with silicone to make it an airtight installation.
And from my standpoint as a homeowner, this was a cheap fix, and it's already paying off in both comfort and energy savings. This thing is going to pay for itself within a year or two, easy. One of the things that Bill did was to put this weather stripping here on this front door, and it's made a huge difference in how tight this front door fits on here.
Now, during the initial audit, we had the blower door running, simulating air leakage, and I used the infrared camera to find missing insulation and air leakage coming in through windows, doors, ceilings, and walls. One of the big places that we found was that in this room, which was added onto there was an opening in this wall to the crawl space as well as into the attic. So when the blower door was running, we could see it in this wall, air pulling down from the attic as well as coming out through the crawl space.
And Bill came in and fixed that, and now that he's sealed those leaks, this no longer leaks right here where it used to. We used to be able to feel a real draft here, and there's no air coming out of there now. And when we turn the heat on in here, we have to be careful not to turn the heat up too high.
Yeah, much more comfortable after the fact.
Absolutely.
So this here is our pressure gauge that reads how much air leakage is happening in the house in terms of cubic feet per minute. During the initial audit, we found that the house had about 3 times as much air leakage as it should be for a house this size. We did some air sealing work and duct sealing to the house, just ran the blower door again, and found out that we've had a 30% reduction in air leakage, so that's really good so far.
From my standpoint as a homeowner, the most important thing I've learned is that knowledge is power. And we needed a pro to help us figure out what we needed to do. That's where Eric has been so invaluable. He helped us identify what changes we needed to make in our home. He's helped us to find contractors who can cost effectively make those changes, and we're already feeling the payoff in terms of the comfort within the house. I can't wait to get to the next phases of our project.